What is up, guys? My name's Simeon. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Alright, guys, I am not in my usual setup, so if it does sound a little wonky, it's just because I'm not in my home studio where I usually record my videos. I am currently out visiting family, so this is what it is right now, okay? But let's get into the tea that needs to be spilled. So, thanks to the simmer at underscore Dennis Volve Cove, took to Twitter to announce saying The Sims will be attending the License Expo in Las Vegas with an article attached. Opinions on everything in just a second, but as usual, let's do a rundown on the entire article and exactly what it says. So we do know it says with a history spanning 23 years, The Sims has generated over 500 million downloads with the latest installment, The Sims 4, bringing more than 70 million players worldwide to the game. The article does continue on to say that Simmers have eagerly asked for more product, content, experience, and with licensing, we're excited to deliver to the fans who are a part of the brand, says Julia Victor, head brand of The Sims. This article gets very interesting because as more as I was reading, they ended up saying that Brand Genuity will collaborate with The Sims franchise to extend the brand's reach across various lifestyle categories such as apparel, accessories, collaborations, collectibles, games, and publishing. The efforts will expand the brand's online and offline presence, bringing the Sims universe to life in various new ways. Guys, this is a huge deal. The article does continue to say The Sims is like no other interactive brand, creative, inclusive, and mischievous, says Jay Asher, who is also a brand partner over at the franchise of Brand Genuity. So it does go on to say, we're so excited to bring The Sims from URL to IRL to delight fans with the products they've been asking for and to deliver new ways for them to engage with them and share the brand. Now, with this article coming out, I mean, the Twitter community was spiraling when it came down to The Sims, and it was even to the point where The Sims was actually trending on Twitter because of this article. As you guys can see here, the photo does look a little childish to me, and the font is a little bit different, but again, I'm going to get into my opinions in just a second. As many Simmers took to Twitter to view the new rebranding of The Sims, and including the font change, a lot of Simmers had opinions, and we're going to get into a couple of Simmers' tweets and concerns. So, starting off with at The Sims T said, it matches the new Max's logo, and if you look closely, it actually kind of does. I know that they are going for a more inclusive route with The Sims 4, because we do know that Sims 1, 2, and 3 were just a little bit more PG-13. This just looks a little bit more friendlier. Another Twitter by the name of Lumpino said, not feeling it. The no capitalization especially gives me an online only or cheap mobile only app vibe. And again, I kind of see where people are coming from. I'm just going to get into a few more tweets. Someone by the name of Holloway Simmer said, I like it, but I hope they stick with it this time. How many times have they rebranded now? It's giving me whiplash. And I completely agree. They've been rebranding about 2 or 3 times since the Sims 4 franchise came out. Someone by the name of Yellow Llama actually tweeted, I like the cheeky seagull and hope the merch has the same quirky vibe. The plumb bob and word mark aren't well balanced. I would prefer the plumb bob with rounder corners, but that wouldn't work with that font. Couple of tweaks and it actually could be cute. Someone by the name of Vanity Girl said, it eats for me, honestly. It just seems more realistic. That's actually a very interesting tweet because I did see a few of them like this, considering all the backlash that they are getting because of this whole rebrand. Someone else by the name of Adriel Shimp said, I've learned during my graphic designer years that when an already established brand needed rebranding, 90% of the time, it's because business doesn't go so well and they basically need to clean a bad reputation of bringing back some attention on them. So, and left with The Office gif. I love The Office. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys actually watch The Office. And with more news going viral, as the article went around Twitter, the Sims community actually had The Sims trending because of this entire thing. A lot of Simmers had very well concerns considering all the rebranding that The Sims 4 has done multiple times. There was some good, some bad. People just had very much mixed reviews, but someone by the name of KP Games actually took to Twitter to say, maybe it's for Project Rene, and this actually sparked a question in my mind, and I'm going to get to that in just a second, but the Sims T actually quickly replied saying, definitely, but read the article. There's more than just a new game, and of course the article did say that we're going to have apparel, accessories, collaborations, collectibles, games, and publishing. So that's very interesting because they are going to be going a whole new route when it comes down to The Sims 5. Now we do know that they announced The Sims 5 way back when they did the behind the scenes summit, when they gave us a sneak peek of quote unquote Project Rene, which everybody just concluded and jumped to the conclusion that this is going to be The Sims 5. They haven't completely said Sims 5, they just more so have been saying Project Rene because we all know that this is not a for certain thing on whether or not we will actually be receiving more than what they're saying exactly in these articles. We do know that there was a leak that actually came out when it came down to testers playing The Sims 5, and The Sims was very quick to shut it down. The Sims team didn't make a statement, but they were very quick to shut down the Twitter and the pages who were leaking these. So it's very, very interesting. And as you guys can see, when it comes down to The Sims 5, a lot of people have felt that it did look a little cartoony and that it was giving the vibe of childish. Now, a lot of people are speculating that The Sims 5 will be a little bit more PG, but with other simulation games such as Life by You and Paralives being a little bit more of a big competitor, a lot of people are wondering, will they actually even go the PG route and just stick to how their usual franchise was going? Again, my apologies for the audio, guys, but I really wanted to get this out to you guys. But my thoughts and opinions on this is that I just don't know where The Sims is headed. I mean, I want to root for them when it comes down to The Sims 5, but I'm just so focused on them fixing The Sims 4. I'm surprised they had time for a rebrand and for these collaborations and to try and come up with even more. I want my game fixed. They haven't fixed the consoles. They haven't fixed the bugs and glitches. Even all the new updates have caused even more problems. And to me, although I feel like this could be headed towards the step in the right direction, I also feel like there's a lot of things that they should have taken care of before announcing this. I also want to get into the fact that I checked on Lindsay Pearson's Twitter, who is the VP of the franchise creative for The Sims, and she did change her Twitter headline, and this is what it's looking like. It's very similar to what we already have, and we do see some of the graphics here and there. Now, I did check on some of the sim gurus who are known to be public about open things such as articles and just giving statement and feedback, but nothing has been said from either Sim Guru Novo or Sim Guru Ninja, who are very responsive when it comes down to The Sims. Now, The Sims Direct has not changed anything as of right now, and as I'm looking over, they have not said anything much about any of the bugs, the glitches, or anything that's supposed to be happening when it comes down to The Sims 4 not working the way it's properly supposed to. Now, with all that being said, guys, I'm so sorry for the setup, and I know it sounds really bad. My next video will be back regular, I promise. It's just, I know the audio is terrible, but I really wanted to get this video out to you guys. And with all that being said, I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say about this whole situation. Again, you heard my thoughts and opinions. I'm just very confused on why they're trying to rebrand when there's just so many things going wrong. Again, I agree with that other Twitter user who was saying, usually when brands try to rebrand, they're usually trying to get away from what someone has already seen them as and trying to be this whole brand new thing. Now, we know with The Sims 4 now being free to a lot of users, they've gained over 70 million users since they have became like, okay, we're putting this out for free. Now everyone has access to it, and now we can start microtransactioning. And of course, I should have known that it wasn't going to take long before they started doing things such as selling products and trying to monopolize off the situation of it being free, even though there are things wrong with the game. Again, this is what we get from a money hungry, again, they care about quantity over quality. That's just a known thing with The Sims 4, and that's a known thing with EA. Anyway, with all that being said, I'm very curious to hear your opinions, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Thanks for watching. And again, I'm so sorry about the audio. Bye!